Welcome to Bizmates, and my name is Hika Ito, and I'm the creator of the original Bizmates program. And today, I'd like to introduce our video lessons, okay? And this is the introductory video for Level 2. And our topic is effective communication. So in this level, we will learn how to effectively communicate in various business situations. Okay? Now, in Level 2, we have 5 ranks, A, B, C, D, and E. In Rank A, we learn how to communicate with a foreign business partner. Imagine you're at a trade show or some sort of business event. Not a customer, not a vendor, not your coworker, but you're meeting someone for the first time. That's your foreign business partner. Okay? In Rank B, we will learn how to communicate with a foreign colleague. So if you work for a global company and there are some non-Japanese people in your office, this is perfect. You'll learn how to greet them, how to make small talk with them, how to make a request, okay, those sort of things. And in Rank C, we will learn how to communicate with a foreign customer. Okay, so a customer has a request, you have to make a proposal, they have a complaint, you have to follow up. All these things we'll learn here. Okay, and in Rank D, we will learn how to communicate with a foreign boss. Imagine suddenly you have an American boss or a European boss or another boss from an Asian country. How do you deal with this? Okay, we'll learn this here. And in Rank E, how to communicate with foreign staff. So you're the manager and you have subordinates or staff reporting to you. How do you communicate with them? Okay, so let's look at some examples, okay? So communicating with a foreign business partner. Okay, so imagine a business partner at a trade show asks you this question. So where do you work? What is your answer? Well, you could say, I work for MMB Corp. Yeah. Is that your answer? Maybe? Well, there's a problem with this answer. First of all, when someone who doesn't know you asks, where do you work? They are not asking for your company name. They are really asking you, I don't know you, but I want to know you. So what company do you work for? Tell me about your business, and I will explain my business. And maybe there is a possibility to do business together. That is the real question. Okay? So this is the best answer. Okay. So you can say, I work for MMB Corp. It's a manufacturer of electrical wiring. We make electrical wires for major companies. How about you? Now this is a good answer. Okay, you say the name of your company, the kind of company it is, and some other details. And you ask the other person what their job is. Okay, so that's just one point. Let's go on to the next point. How about communicating with a foreign colleague? You work for a global company, okay? You have some non-Japanese people in your office, and suddenly one of them asks you, excuse me, can you show me how to use this copier, this photocopier? What do you say? Maybe you can say something like this. Okay, put your document here and push this button. Simple, right? But one problem here is put your document here sounds like an order, okay? If you say it the wrong way, it sounds like I'm the boss, you're the subordinate. Put your document here and push this button. So to soften this, you can say this. Sure. First, we place your document here, and then we just push the start button like this. This is much better, okay? And I'll show you why. Here, he uses we. So, sure, first we place your document here, and then we just push the start button like this. Much softer. It's not an order at all. We're doing it together. Okay, so that's one point, communicating with a foreign colleague. Let's look at another point, communicating with a foreign customer. So your customer visits your office, comes to your office, and he says, "Wow, this is a very nice office." What do you say? Maybe you say this, "Oh, thank you, please sit down." Yeah, it's okay, but the problem here is your customer is saying, "This is a very nice office," not because he really thinks this is a very nice office. Well, maybe he does. But he's saying this because he wants to make small talk with you. He wants to start a conversation with you. So don't stop the conversation by saying, "Thank you, please sit down." You should say something like this. So if they say, "This is a very nice office," you say, "Well, thank you. The night view is really nice too. Oh yeah, please have a seat, make yourself comfortable." Okay? So he continued the conversation a little bit. "Well, thank you. The night view is really nice too." "Oh, really? The night view? I want to see the night view too." And you have a little conversation. And then you don't say "sit down" because it sounds like an order. You say, "Please have a seat," which is much more polite. And you say this, "Make yourself comfortable." And he feels very comfortable to be in your office. Okay, so that's just one point to communicate with a foreign customer. Let's go on to communicating with a foreign boss. Okay, imagine you have a new foreign boss, and he says, "Okay, so what do you have scheduled this week? Tell me your schedule this week." What do you say? Well, maybe you can say, "Oh, I'm very busy this week." Bad answer, okay? You don't want to say that. First of all, bosses hate very busy. Of course you're busy. Everyone is busy. I don't want to hear that. Okay, so you can say something like this. "I have a productive week." Productive is a good word, okay? It means you're busy, but you're doing many things. So I have a productive week scheduled. I have 6 client visits scheduled. So you're telling him exactly what you're doing. "And I'll be meeting with our marketing department to work on." You're giving him more information about your schedule. This is a good answer. And that's what your boss wants to hear. You're having a productive week, and you're doing this, this, and this. Okay. Now, that's one point on how to communicate with your foreign boss. And let's go to one more example. How about with your foreign staff, where you're the manager, and you have to communicate with your foreign staff or subordinate. And your foreign staff says, boss, I've finished my report. Could you check it for me?" What do you say? Maybe you check it and you say, let me see. The font size is too small and page 1 is too long. Please change it. Yeah, I mean, if it's a bad report, you have to tell them it's a bad report. But there's a good way to do this, a better way. And the Bizmate style is to say, well, let me see. Start with a good point, something positive. Well, the design is very nice, or the design is nice. But let's use font size 12 here. So give specific feedback or advice. Not the font size is too small. No. Give them specific feedback. Let's use font size 12 here. And keep the first page to under 150 words, very specific. Overall, good job. Okay, so you start with a positive, you have a little bit of advice in the middle, and end with the positive. Okay, so that's advice on how to communicate with a foreign boss. So these are the things that we will learn in Level 2 in this effective communication video lessons. So I hope you try soon. Thank you.